All right, our first guest up tonight, we have some of the cast and the crew members of the new independent short film, Fish.
We have Michael Natolo, Maria Pagulatos, Renee Rivera, and the creator, Sam DeAngelis.
Yes.
Right.
Sam,
Excited.
what's going
Excited
on?
to
Mike,
be here.
Maria, Renee. What's up? We got The Rock over there.
The Rock.
That's his brother. What's happening, guys? Thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for
We're
having
excited
us,
to be
yeah.
here.
Now listen, Fish, the film, it's finally done.
Long time in the making. Definitely.
Talk to me.
It was great. I mean, the main camera guy, Andy, and I had an idea one day to just film something. We went out into the woods and we pulled something together. I acted. We did a little bit of directing, a little bit of filming, and ended up being the ending part of our actual film. We didn't have much after that. I contacted Mike and I told him, hey, can you write something around this? And the two of us sat down and we wrote a film around this scene that we liked, which ended up being, the final sequence. So from there, it's just been all uphill good things.
Now, I mean, what was the inspiration behind this? Was, when you did this in the woods, did you know what you wanted to do? Or just when you started writing, you came up with the concept of Fish? I mean, tell us about, a little in detail, what Fish is about.
I think Mike can get into that first.
Well, we can start with the title. Fish itself is usually referred to in gambling as, somebody who's almost like a sucker at the table, maybe in poker, okay? The guy who, you're gonna take his money at the end of the day. So, we basically based it around that. A guy who's, struggling in life, has family problems, has a disconnect with his daughter, and it's really just all bringing him down from this gambling problem that he keeps facing. So, I mean, we started off, Sam came to me, and I just initially thought it was a great idea. Not so much even just the gambling, but the whole story itself. I feel like everybody can relate to parts of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just a great production.
How did you go through the casting process? Like, why did you choose Maria and Renee for their roles?
Well, first off, I mean, Sam and Maria had known each other previously. I don't know if you want to tell us.
Yeah, we worked on a small comedy TV show, WGTV, Whatever Goes Television, and there was some great talent in the show, and I got to film with Maria, and when Mike and I started casting, we just thought of her right away.
Don't shake your chair.
Sorry, yeah. So we asked her right away, and she was 100% in, and it was just great from there. We also did a little bit of searching on Craigslist, and everybody we tell this to, that you're crazy. You're going on Craigslist to search for actors, whatever. But we got blessed with Renee over here, and he really pulled it together for us. And, he's a great guy to work with. So we got lucky, and I mean, our main antagonist is Mr. Johnny Potenza himself.
Johnny P.
I've been a photographer on the show here for a couple of years now.
Yeah, a couple of years.
And I approached Johnny about this. I know he's done, he's been in front of the camera a lot, and he pulled right onto it. We rehearsed with him a couple of times, and it's been a pleasure ever since. I'm
not even an actor, but I always wanted to do mob stuff, so it's like, this is a perfect opportunity to start breaking myself in. And Sam directed me, and let's hope for the best in the final product. I hope it looks great, guys.
Yeah, definitely. I will.
So, what do we got here? Now, out of the whole movie, what was your favorite part?
There's a lot of favorite parts. I mean, we made a lot of changes. It was a lot longer. We had to cut a lot of things down, but we ended up giving Johnny a big reveal that actually Johnny and I filmed by ourselves right here in Staten Island on the side of the road, with car lights as the lights and a small generator in my car.
You remember that?
Lighting up another light.
Remember that Mama Luke who walked by? We were filming, and they saw us filming, and they knocked the suspensive camera right over. They didn't even stop to say they were sorry.
Yeah, I got a 12-foot dolly track. She said she didn't see it. I said,
yeah, with lights everywhere.
Dolly track.
Maria, what about you? You have a favorite part of the film?
Well, the part I was in was great.
I never met you until tonight.
I never even met you before, so. Yeah, it was just very cool, coming in. Sam had a lot of talent on WGTV, and just, it was a phone call I was making, so that was kind of cool. That it was just me in the scene trying to figure out, talking and reaction to things that Sam was saying off set. So
both times we filmed it.
And yeah, we had to reshoot it. After hours of shooting it and getting the lighting sort of right, the lighting wasn't too right, so we had to shoot it again. but I think it came out even better. So
Yeah,
it
we
was a
kinda-
blessing in disguise.
Yeah, we have a joke that everything we shoot together, we shoot twice.
I tell him to
It-
just
it
book me
happens
twice.
that way.
What about you, Renee? Anything to keep to mind?
On my favorite part, or like,
Well, me and you had a lot of fun.
yeah, it was just the joking behind. I mean, outside of the camera, that's what helped out a lot. And I mean, it was just a good feeling. It was just a good. You made it a good environment. It was just
Yeah.
fun to work with you, no matter how many hours we're working.
I'm 5'8", you're like 10 foot tall. How tall are you?
I'm 6'6".
Yeah, I need to forget about it. I was like, you're like this much bigger than me. But like this intimidating guy, we'd be filming, trying to get into the moment, and he starts singing opera. This guy, totally blow
don't know
me
what
out of
you're
the
talking
water.
about.
I
I
have to
don't
go
remember that at all.
walk away for a little while, come back. So listen, you brought a trailer, right?
We did. We brought an extended trailer, exclusive extended trailer.
You guys want to see a piece of it or what? Yeah. All right, cool. Control room, Rosemary. Let's roll the trailer of Fish.
I don't normally get involved in people's business, but he was a guy I overheard talking about you here the other day.
This guy Rick is really starting to get on my nerves.
Don't worry, Johnny. We'll get the money.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, just the usual stuff. Guys coming by, spending their fortunes on hopes and dreams. That's it.
Just like a fish in a bowl. You're always swimming, but you're never going anywhere.
I don't need a thing from you, Rick. Gave up on that a long time ago.
In the game of life, it's not about win or lose, but about how many chances you take. I was once told taking a risk is the only way to live. So I let it ride.
That's cool. Can't wait to see it.
Thanks.
I gotta watch it when I go home. I get to see it. It looks,
Yeah.
looks cool.
So, Mike, you helped direct and produce.
I did,
Right?
yes.
So, what was the most difficult part about that?
The most difficult part about directing, you come across a couple people, and they start off acting, and it's their first time, and then as the production goes along, they get a little bit bigger headed, and they think, okay, I'm an actor on the show, I'll be a little bit of a diva here and there. So no, I'm just kidding. But I was gonna tell a quick little story about Johnny. So one time Johnny had called me up and he said, "Bro, I can't make it out there. I'm all the way in Staten Island. I can't come to Jersey this Saturday." I'm like, "Johnny, what's the matter?" He's like, "Nah, I can't drive my car out there, all right?" It's like, "All right. So what do you want me to
It was
do?"
broken, my car. Something was wrong with it.
Something was wrong with his car at the time, so I forgive him. But he made me call a car service firm to pick him up and come out and bring him over to Jersey and bring him
Yeah,
back.
my
but
first gig, I ordered a car.
That's a diva. I think,
but it
for
was good.
sure.
But mostly it was tough, kind of scheduling everybody together because, everybody helped out and everybody did this for free. We didn't pay any of the actors, and I just really appreciate everybody putting their time into this, especially like this guy over here. He works late nights, bouncing at the club and stuff like that, and he would just come the next day, Saturday morning, 9 a.m., ready to shoot. So
I mean, we're also fortunate here because Mike and I live close together. We're about 10 minutes apart, so we got to do a lot of pre-planning and nights. But when it came down to shoots, you have a 12-hour shoot day. You really got to get things done. 12 hours isn't that long. And Mike really, took care of directing on set. I'm helping with camera. I'm acting in some of the scenes. Talking to some of the actors, doing some of the things. So Mike really took control of the directing and really killed it with getting everybody together, getting everybody in character. And we only saw Renee 2 days, but yeah, we killed it every day. And we only had you a couple days, but it worked out.
It was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. I was having a lot of car trouble at the time. But listen, it's almost it was true. We're almost out of time. Now, what are your future plans for the film? Where do you want to go with this? What's the plans? I know you're going to be doing film festivals. Why don't you tell me and everybody what's happening?
We actually just entered a couple film festivals. We entered New York City International Film, Independent Film Festival, NYCIFF. We joined BAFF, Big Apple Film Festival, and also we just did one in Florida, 15 Minutes of Fame, which we're going to find out by May 6th. So,
Very cool.
yeah, that's going to be exciting.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
best of luck. Hopefully things will go good. We're going to the next thing, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Well, listen, everybody, we got Sam, Mike, Maria, and Renee. Let's give them a late night goodbye.
One more thing, we're going to try to have a premiere, and hopefully everybody can come out and enjoy the film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Facebook, Fish the Film. Find us on Facebook for sure.
All right, cool.
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right.